Previously, I never knew how to make that loud noise online. So
What would you give someone who wants to go on honeymoon? Hi guys, welcome back to Salami. So today I have a very important person with me. He is the CEO, he is the co-founder, and he is the marketer of this big company that you are about to hear about. So before we go on, I want him to introduce himself and tell you more about himself. So welcome. May you please introduce yourself to our viewers, tell them who you are and what company, and tell them what you do.
sure. First and foremost, thank you for having me at Salami.
You're most welcome. It's a pleasure to have you as well.
So you're most welcome. So my name is Justin Mabea Washira. I'm the co-founder and marketing manager of Treehouse Safaris and Events.
Okay.
Treehouse, let me say we are basically new in the market. It was founded late last year in November.
Okay.
We've been in business at almost 6 months plus now, and I think it seems to be a very bad moment to be in business because of COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, but apart from that, we have to bounce back. And let me start instead by saying what we do. We deal with both inbound and outbound safaris.
Okay.
Here locally we do adventure safaris, we do fishing trips, we do short excursion safaris, and we also do car hire and rental services. We also assist in visa processing for mostly Dubai and Thailand.
Okay.
And also we also do a few events, and basically that's it.
Okay. So you basically a safaris events and also a safaris company and an event company.
Yes.
And you said you've been in business for 6 months.
Yes.
So that means that immediately when you had started your business, that is when COVID-19 came in.
Yes.
So did that have a negative impact on your business?
Yeah, definitely, because almost everything did shut down. And in short words, I can say we were put out of business.
Okay.
Because nobody was willing to travel. And yeah, we just closed office.
Okay.
And stayed home, and we've been trying to look at various ways to diversify. And we are glad now with the post COVID. Now we are trying to revive, and we are hoping soon we'll be back in business as the country is opening up from 1st of August. So we will start shooting our packages, and we look forward to the support of mostly our locals, because that's the market we are in for now, as we are waiting for the non-resident market to open up.
Okay. And is there anything positive that you have gathered in this COVID-19 period in terms of your company or maybe personal, in terms of business?
Yeah, I would say everybody, like I said earlier, you have to diversify, like now it's not the time to go mostly and meet the clients like physically. Okay. Now we are trying to reach them via the various digital platforms we have because of the pandemic, and also I've learned maybe apart from staying at home, I've developed other skills like previously I never knew how to make that loud noise online. So yeah, I think that's a new skill I've gained during this pandemic. And I think it will basically help me much in marketing our business.
Yeah, but you see nowadays everyone is going online and most businesses have an online presence.
Yeah.
So have you also established an online presence for Treehouse?
Yes. We are in all social media. We are on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and Our handle in Instagram is at Treehouse Safaris _ events. Facebook, we are Treehouse Safaris and Events. And Twitter also Treehouse Safaris and Events.
Okay.
Normally we do update thrice a week. We don't want to clog it with too much content. So
every day.
Yeah. And the turn-up has been quite well, because with the previous lockdown, we've been doing mostly excursions to Nairobi National Park.
Okay.
And we've been receiving very huge support from our local clients. Because every weekend we've been having departures of 12 plus clients. And that's a good indication that post-COVID we will grow a bit bigger as we continue to expand our scope. And we are remaining positive. Things will work out for us.
I hope so, and I wish you well as well. What would you say are the joys of having your own company as opposed to probably being in employment?
Yeah, the joys are there. You know, like you get to become your own boss. You get to plan about everything. You're focused, because you know this is your own business. Okay. So you have to input everything, and you don't have like somebody standing by your neck and scolding you and coercing you to do things that maybe you don't want to do. Okay. Yeah, and also with being in the tourism business, Treehouse, as the boss, you get to travel a lot. Okay. I've been to many places outside even Kenya. And I've gotten to interact with people that I never thought I'd ever meet in my life. And I would say it's made me really, really become very outgoing. Okay. And it's a good industry to be in.
It's a good industry. Yeah. But you see, tourism is said to have been flooded by various tour operators and maybe travel agencies. So what is your cutting edge in this flooded industry? So what makes you stand out so that me as an individual would say I want to go to Treehouse as opposed to going to another company?
I'll direct you to our short motto that says we just use 3 Ds. It's dream, dare and discover. Okay. And with that we've tailor-made all our packages, and we are so keen on our clients' needs. Okay. So we get to understand our clients first, so that we can tailor-make a package that will meet his or her needs. And we just don't assume like you just want to go on holiday. So we also advise our clients on quality products like hotels. We just don't like book any hotel depending on the budget that you have, because we don't want you to have a bad experience. True. So we even if you are low on your budget, we kindly ask someone to maybe lay low for a moment to continue saving, so that once he or she goes on his or her holiday, you will get to enjoy which is a quality safari, something that he will never regret taking. Okay. As opposed to, I know most tour operators just want to be in business. Yeah. They just want to sell anything to everyone, and in the process you find yourself ruining a client's experience. Exactly. Yeah. So they give something that's not worth the money. Yeah. Okay. And there's a very important part that you said, that when you are in self-employment, you get to become your own boss. I know there are many youths who would want to be their own bosses, but they do not know what it takes to be your own boss. Okay. So what does it take to be your own boss? First you have to be disciplined, and you also need to have goals. And another thing, you have to be very focused. Okay. Because this is your lifeline. So if anything happens to your business, definitely out of it, and you start struggling even with your lifestyle. Okay. Yeah, so the main thing I would say is being disciplined. That's the key. So discipline is key.
Because most people want to start their own businesses, they want to be their own bosses, but then they don't have that discipline. Even waking up is a problem. So, and what are the downs? What are the challenges of being in business, especially during this period when everyone is fighting a pandemic, when businesses have closed down, when businesses are laying off employees? So what are the downsides of you being in business in this particular period?
There are a lot of challenges. First, we can see since we started, that's last year in December, we really had a very good month. Let's say business has been low. Our sales have really plummeted all the way to almost even like 10%.
Wow.
And let's say the first thing, we are short of finances. And also the business is not there. And we have to meet our operation costs. And the other challenge is like tourism. At some point I say it's almost like compare it to be a steel product. Like we almost hit by everything. For example, the COVID-19 has really crumbled us all the way to our knees. And everything that happens, be it terrorism, everything, we just
like it's a vulnerable industry.
We are very vulnerable.
Very vulnerable. When we face a pandemic, it's the first industry to be hit.
Yes.
Now that you've told us that you have traveled even outside Kenya, what is your favorite destination?
My favorite destination is Thailand. Specifically Phuket Island. The place is very scenic. They have very nice beaches. So that's our business supporters out there. So it's a very good destination to visit. The good thing about visiting Thailand is our own Kenya Airways flies direct to Thailand. So that cuts the flight time. Maybe you don't have to connect using other destinations. And it's a pretty affordable place. It's not that expensive. The only thing I can say it's expensive is the flights, because the hotel package, the hotel and excursion, per person you can spend almost $500, $400, and it's something you'll experience maybe like for a whole week.
$400 for the whole package?
For the hotel package only, exclusive of lunch.
Wow, nice. And what would you give someone who wants to go on honeymoon?
There are so many honeymoon destinations in Thailand. Like Chiang Mai is very amazing, and also Indonesia, Bali has very nice beach hotels. And basically, I love the Southeastern Asia part because they have very nice destinations. And also we have our very own Kenya. We have very attractive destinations. We have amazing parks. And our beaches are amazing. So overall, I'd say Kenya first, then explore the other places.
The other parts of the world. Have you been to Maldives?
I've never been to the Maldives, but possibly I'll be there maybe next year. So we keep
after
on.
COVID.
After COVID.
All right. So how much would you charge me for wanting to go there? Or is it something that you need to sit down and calculate?
Right now, I don't want to give a figure because I can mislead you, because you first need to study how the flight cost will be because of the social distancing. Flights will be a bit expensive now.
True.
And also, the hotels with the upgrades they're doing, I know they'll try maybe to input the cost. So maybe packages will be a bit expensive than they used to be, but we will keep on urging our business customers to keep on supporting us, because that's our bread and butter, because we don't have anything else to do for now.
True. So I want you to look into that camera and advertise yourself. For someone who's watching you right now, I want you to advertise yourself and make them buy your product, as opposed to buying the same kind of product, probably even with a much cheaper rate from a different operator. So what would you tell them?
I would say our services at Treehouse, we are very unique and quality products. And for you to get to see our products, kindly follow us on Facebook at Treehouse Safaris and Events, Instagram at Treehouse Safaris _events, and Twitter Treehouse Safaris and Events. You'll get to see our products. We are very moderate in our pricing, and we sell destinations that will give you the thrill and make you want to travel with us more. In the meantime, we are doing packages to Nairobi National Park. We are doing an offer at 2,000 per person.
Wow.
And with now post-COVID and the lockdown has been lifted, we'll start doing packages to Masai Mara from as low as 13,000 per person for 3 days and 2 nights.
Wow, that's great.
And also to Savo East and Savo West, also from around 13,000 per person. And we'll keep on we'll also be selling beach hotels. I understand the Madaraka Express will start operations by 15th of July. So we also share our SGL beach packages. So if you need to see all that, follow us in our social media pages, and we hope to see you travel with us
very soon.
Yeah.
I will also book a package for myself very soon.
Please do.
Once things go back to normal.
I think we have to live with the new normal, because now that's the life now.
It looks like COVID is not going away anytime soon.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
it has to live with us.
Yeah, true. So do you have anything else you want to share with our viewers?
I would like to say, if you stay in your own comfort, you just get out there and discover the world.
True.
Yeah, the world is amazing, and it will thrill you, and you'll always want to live traveling.
True. Yeah. So it was a pleasure having you on this channel, but now that we are in COVID season, we can't shake hands, so all we do is pleasure having you around.
Yeah, it's a pleasure also having you. And this is not the first and the last video. We'll keep on shooting others in different destinations.
True.
So welcome also to the Treehouse family. Officially a Salami family.
He's officially a Salami family member.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Thank you so much. That was amazing information. So guys, you've heard from the CEO's mouth, and if you want to be able to get the amazing packages, I'm going to leave the links to their social media platforms in the description below, so don't forget to check them out. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I can't wait to see you in our next video. So till then,
bye.
Oh.
Bye.
Ciao ciao.